there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Washington Huskies and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This is a huge game, and they want to get the win, but they're going to be very creative on behalf of their wide receiver here today. They know he has a chance for school history with the most receiving touchdowns in a career. So what do? They know the defense will be keying on him, particularly in the red zone. So I went to practice and watched what they've got in store. They are going to be very creative with their play calling to help their... Back to you.
Holly, thank you. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Huskies offense will go on the attack first. The last time these two bitter rivals got together, it was the Ducks pulling out a close one.
And the level of execution always seems to be on display when these two teams play, right? Both teams normally have a signal caller who's going to go on and play in the National Football League, and it comes down to which team had the ball last. That was Oregon.
Yeah, and they took care of business late in the game. They handled the moment better than Washington did. Now Washington's had a lot of time to think about it, and
the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure. Feel comfortable from the start of this game. Great execution by this defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Washington sends out the punt team on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So Oregon's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back up.
On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
There's a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, that is...
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Fires to the wideout. Caught. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's going to be brought down on the return, but there is a penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure what this one's about. They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's fourth down. Washington sends out the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Moore. Fires left. He's got it. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Ducks, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Moore to the air. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity. The coaches don't like each other. The players don't like each other. This is going to be a great ball game.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Wants to adjust the pattern. 4th down, Moore. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Throwing, Moore. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Got his man. Touchdown, Oregon! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no...
Throwing, Williams. Right on target this time. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The Huskies getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Williams to the air again. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Turning it on. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got a little grass. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This should be the last play of the quarter. Dante Moore. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to run for it. At the 45 on its way. There he goes to the left. Touchdown Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You know they love their track in Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to stop. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Plows through the defense. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Williams. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
3rd down from the gun. Williams. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Williams on the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. Here's Williams to throw. Could not make his way to the corner.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
He's got him. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here's more to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Price. Finding some room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
And I'm kind of surprised that's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
Play fake, Williams. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Williams. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Finds his big tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He wants to change this route. Moore keeps looking downfield. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Throws it back. Quick strike complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be third and long. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throwing Moore. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Moore will throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Moore from the gun on third down. Going for it all. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit?
Makes a grab and room to run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Blue 22, blue 22, ready to go.
On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 16 team, the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Red Raiders who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. They finished their season unbeaten, 12-0 on the year. What a performance by that group.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Dante Moore. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hard-hitting tackle. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Price. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. The snap sets up the throw. Here's a heat. Buying some time. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Moore to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So an 82-yard drive there, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Washington. And the returner is stopped. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Throwing, Williams. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for a deep man. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Moore. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Moore will throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Pulls and fires complete. He goes out of bounds just short of the 1st down marker, and the defense gets a stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd down from the gun, Williams. He's got the tight end. There he goes. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Williams, under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Throwing more. Here comes the heat. Caught. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Now on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The drama has been drained out of this game, but not so for the playoff race. Let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket here in Week 13, and not much time to shore up that resume. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Dante Moore dances away. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's a give to Washington. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Got his man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Washington sends out the punt team. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. This is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's Moore to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. In the gun on 3rd down. Moore throws to the wideout. Pulls it in with one hand. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They built a cushion. They built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And no surprise to see this guy just going off again, right? One of the best receivers in the entire country. Over 100 yards his last game out. He's got over 100 in this one. And this is why he's up for the Heisman Trophy here, guys, late in the year. It's what you do in the month of November that gets you remembered as a team, but also individually. He keeps putting performances like this together. We're going to see this guy in New York City.
And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Moore. It's complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Making side adjustments here. Moore to the air again. Rushes on him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Stepping to the right. Unleashes one. He makes a catch. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout this season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured today and hopefully in these later moments in the season when you go win a Heisman.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Again, it's Moore. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Right on the money. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
He was not fooled on that one. You know,
guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure three here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. More to throw for it on fourth down. He's got it on the move. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's a give to Washington. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite a while. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.